Hello, my beautiful Tauruses. Welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing well out there. Let's just jump into the Light Series Tarot and see what the upcoming week has in store for us for my amazing Tauruses. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. There's an abundant new beginning that's taking a highlight, whether this is quite recent throughout this week for you or it's around the corner. I do feel as if you are sensing the abundance. It's about to quadruple for you. It feels like you're making quality intuitive choices throughout the week, and this is assisting you even more so. You're guiding your way towards a lot of gain, but I feel as if there could be one or two very abrupt noises that affect your energy. I'm sure you heard that was a bird, but I also feel as if you're going to sense there's an ease about the energy that surrounds you, as some of which this is due to a change in your spirituality, the change in that energy where you're working, living, maybe that neighborhood, city, county, you name it. But I also feel like you're going to be pushed to look at objects as a sense of communication from spirit, right? Synchronicities in that sense. And so don't hesitate to look it up. But naturally, given what we were saying before, trust your Taurus intuition. It's also a week of a little bits and pieces of self-care, you know, in the midst of all that you have to accomplish, choosing to wrap yourself up with, some of which might find that you're going to reach a goal quicker than you thought. All right, and your manifestation may be playing into that. It may be more in regards to your spirituality. It might be just, not just to minimize it, but it may be naturally tying back to your past and current efforts. But I sense that things are picking up in pace for you in one, if not multiple ways. And I feel like it's rewarding you and it's feeling good, right? Let's just put it that way in a very general kind of bland sense. It feels like you are enjoying the busyness. Doesn't mean it's the entire week that feels busy for you. For some, maybe. But either way, you are doing what you got to do, plus some, and feeling good in the midst of it. Now, when you feel light and fluffy, kind of like you're walking on water or floating on a cloud, just know that a spirit, an angel is there to help you feel less of what you've been feeling, or just to feel that sense of angelic support. Beautiful. What else do we have? Yeah, you're very motivated. These came out in Leos as well. You're motivated to gain more money. You're motivated to get more done. It feels like things are more balanced than they once were, but I also feel like you are communicating your way to victory throughout the week. I keep holding them up on this side, but the sunlight is just a lot. You're going to feel connected to the outdoors, whether the weather wants to participate, no. Whether the weather wants to cooperate or not. Mother Nature is speaking to you, okay? But I feel as if you are sensing a lot of positives coming towards you, while I feel like a lot of information is being spit at you or just communicated to you, a lot of which feels like important, but some of which might feel irrelevant. And so just again, trust your intuition. But it's a week where you might find that things are quite fast paced for the most part and speed on by, but then there are parts where it feels almost slow motion, right? Very Knight of Pentacles or Eight of Wands in reverse. And either way, I feel like your ability to adapt and even in other ways is coming into play. And I also sense that you're being reminded of your ability to handle a lot, to multitask and balance things out like a true master, how that's going to come in handy and work to your advantage moving forward. All right. And maybe at certain points for some throughout the week. But also I feel like you're going through a bit of a contemplating moment or two throughout the week. And this will feel maybe a little bit perplexed, kind of like a perplexed moment, a little bit difficult to figure out. And then it's like intuitively, okay, I got it, right? This may even tie back to a past choice somehow. But I also feel like you are feeling very colorful, okay? You're feeling like the wheel is turning in your favor. And those of which who have felt a bit lonely or disconnected from people, whether it was your choice and or not, this is a week where you're reconnecting with people, maybe meeting new people. It feels easy to get your voice out there and have people appreciate you and want to get to know you more. But I also sense that your ability to move the wheel more so in your favor is naturally leaving you celebrating. In small ways it feels, right? A little bit of a pep in your step at certain points when you get something done well, when you achieve this or that, when you connect quite efficiently, and when something, or multiple somethings for that matter, goes in your favor. But I also, if I didn't say it already, I feel like people are going to be complimenting you throughout the week. So accept it, embrace it, and know that this is meant to be. All right. Key wording. This is meant to be. There's a feeling of you being reminded of a past choice that's meant to be. All right. It may even be in regards to a current one, but more so past oriented for the majority. I also feel like your attraction to specific types of people is coming into play throughout the week, and this is feeling nice, right? I feel like you're being reminded for my singles that you're meeting somebody new on the horizon sooner than you think or have been informed. Okay. But also there is a reconnecting with a soulmate of some sort, whether that's your specific committed or lack thereof a commitment kind of loved one, or it could be more a soulmate in a platonic way. Ooh, that's a beautiful white dog. Sorry, as I get a bit distracted. I almost feel like you're being viewed in that manner because the dog is very fluffy, and I feel like you're being viewed as comforting, peaceful, pure delight is what I'm getting. Okay, I love that. But I also feel like you will be wanting to connect with animals for whatever reason, even if it's from a distance. What else do we have? The Two of Swords, where you don't see the way, my friend. Get ready for that to dissipate as the week trickles on, and more so in the upcoming 2 weeks. I'm getting specifically. You will know more than meets the eye throughout the week as well, in another sense or several other senses. And I feel like you're going to be hearing spirit clearly, but it doesn't feel negative. If you've been dealing with that, there's a hell of a lot less, if not a whole elimination of that throughout the week. But I also feel like you will be hearing, once again, bear with me, but yeah, once again, I feel like you'll be hearing positive spiritual messages coming through. Things like tattoos and colorful designs will come into play. And there's also a sense of you magically creating what you desire, right? That could be in a small sense. That could be in when it comes to, manifesting a goal, a dream, a wish. You have what it takes to change the reality outside of you to your advantage, and potentially to one, if not multiple other people's advantage. I'm hearing you're one helpful soul, and this is going to benefit you. All right. There's also a focus on your eyebrows and your stomach. So random, but now I'm also feeling like at certain points you might feel a bit, I'm hearing torn, but I was more so getting pulled in a few different directions, right? Or several different directions. And it's going to be up to you to, again, either just multitask, manage things wisely and efficiently, but to trust your intuition in regards to what needs to be prioritized, and just take it from there. All right. You may also be reminded that you're meant to gamble in the future. Okay. Or informed of that. Sorry, I can't really see the camera very well. But you're feeling more like yourself throughout the week in a new sense. We might have mentioned that to an extent in the last weekly reading, but this feels pretty damn good, and I'm hearing rewarding. The Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, something's going to give you more financial comfort moving forward than you think, all right? And maybe even more than you've been informed of. But I also feel like family is a part of this week, even if that's a soul family or two. Doesn't have to be blood related, but people are definitely thinking about you in a family oriented sense. Okay. But I also feel like you're going to need to deal with certain noise factors with the utmost stability is what I'm getting, but the utmost patience. All right. Keep yourself grounded, because a Taurus is absolutely known for that. And you may feel a little bit of funny nature coming to be throughout the week, whether it's more so yours, somebody else's content, could come into play. You may find yourself moving a little bit goofy is what I'm getting, and this doesn't feel negatively pushed. It feels like you're just having a good time. You're needing a release maybe, and you're maybe learning and or remembering something through that process, okay? Where you once expected the worst, bear with me, I feel like that is very much turning in the reverse, and you're very optimistic because things are working out in your favor once again, and things just feel like they're heading in the right direction. And that gain is taking place once again as you're naturally moving towards the abundance throughout the week in certain ways or one particular way, while you're attracting in what else you need and want, all right? And I feel like the support will feel quite alive as you feel maybe more alive, but not overly energetic per se, but enough motivation and energy and resources to get done what's necessary. And again, for some, plus some. All right. But it's a week where you do maybe need to get a bit organized, or you maybe have to do some organizing, but it's a time for you to remember and maybe recognize as well, things are happening as they're meant to. Time is on your side, and you are seeing the abundance again flowing towards you, and you're moving towards it as well. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, Taurus. Go enjoy your week, and I'll definitely see you next time.